everybody, welcome back. It's me, TJ, from TJ's Lawn Company. I wanted to tell you about an experience that I had yesterday that was fun outside of work. Me and my pop's buddy Ed, we went fishing out in Jersey, and we went deep sea fishing. It was a full day experience, so I had to wake up at like 2:50, and then we left the house at 3:30 and got back at like 5:30, 6 o'clock. The friend takes a lot of shortcuts that end up taking like another hour. So very interesting experience, but that's not the point of this video. I just want to let you guys know that this time of the year is usually busy. It's not this year. I have time to do stuff, and right now the fishing is really good. Right now you're catching your limits on a lot of fish. I'm fishing off the coast of New Jersey, and they took us about 2 hours out on the boat. The drive there, and once we got to the docks, it was very, very smoky. When we were at the dock, you couldn't see the other side of the little river. Sometimes I get breathing issues with allergens, so I wore a mask when we were in the dock, but thank God when we went out there, it was gone, and on the way back in, it basically cleared up, so I didn't need to wear a mask. Smoke out here isn't bad there. It says it's only sensitive for very unhealthy food. So in Jersey, the keeper limit on sea bass is 10 sea bass. So I caught 10 sea bass. I caught 2 ling. Ling doesn't have a limit, so I could have caught more. I also caught 1 winter flounder, which was very surprising. I have never caught winter flounder before, but this time out, I honestly thought I was reeling in a small fish because it wasn't fighting a lot, but it turns out it was a pretty decent sized winter flounder that I reeled up. I'll share some pictures. On these deep sea boats, they take you out, you fish. Once you catch the fish at the end of the day, they clean them for you. They only had 2 crew members on this whole 100-person boat, but it wasn't 100 people on the boat. There was 1/3 of the capacity there. For example, the boat I usually go out on the back area, which I only really like to fish on either the front or the back. But on the boat that I usually go out on, there's around 10 to 12 people on the back. This boat that I went out on was actually a little bit bigger than that boat, and there was only 3 people along the back. I came home with about 6 pounds of fresh fish. We're gonna be grilling it up, hand searing some of it, frying it up in a fish fry, making sandwiches out of it, and fish taco. Yeah, you can't forget the fish tacos. When I was on the boat, it was with a whole bunch of like more grown-up people. I was the only kid on the boat. The one guy said if he caught mackerel, he was gonna make mackerel pizza for his firehouse that he is the captain of. He caught 10 mackerel for eating, and then he caught 5 more, and we just cut that up for bait. Those sea bass and ling and flounder really liked that bait, so we just kept using that bait whenever we caught mackerel. Yeah, now that I'm done school for the year, I can put this up into high gear and go fishing. I have an employee starting next week, so that'll be good. I do have a couple of jobs for us to do, and it'll just be good being able to work hard and make money and be able to be with a friend. Working by yourself can get really boring. Like some experiences, I would rather have another person there with me. Like sometimes I can get into a situation where it would be nice to have a second person with me. For example, earlier in the spring, we had above average rainfall. I was getting stuck on lots of lawn. I would have to either bring a ratchet strap and hook it up to a fence and ratchet myself out of it, or have my dad come and help me pull me out of it. So that would be nice to have a friend with. And also just some experiences where I've had to lift some heavy stuff. Having 2 people lift is a lot easier, so quicker to do. I have a couple of lawns to mow today. I'm gonna go get to work.